Hello everyone, welcome back to Into the Breach Advanced Edition. We are... Who are these guys again? Bombermechs, that's right. And we bought Gemini missiles for this guy to give you an option for more direct damage. Where to next? I don't know. Roll a d3? Archive, sure. Yep. Okay, block Vex bonds, we're very good at that. Okay. Why do you have a picture of a spider on you? Oh, this scion must be... Vec will spawn a spiderling egg on death. Okay. Well, I think I want to be about there. The bomber, I think, wants to be along the 6th rank, so... But let's go here, and that way we have easy access to... no, actually, that's not. Because I want to make sure I can reach at least this far, so maybe... Yeah. Maybe here lets you get all the way over to the F file, as well as maybe exploring the A file if you want. And then the exchange mech, I don't know, somewhere nearby. I could put you in the water. It never occurs to me to do that. I don't think it would be good, but I could. Okay, a time pod. Let's try not to blow this one up. How are you not attacking? Oh, you are. I just didn't see these things because of that tile's sort of in the way. This is a pretty good spot, actually, right? Because we get this. And I think if we kill the scion at the same time, it doesn't spawn a spider. And swapping these two seems pretty cool. Correct, no spider. Okay. Block Vex bonds 3 times, so I can... I want to swap these two first, right? So that when I do this, I damage the one in back, and also it stops a spawn. This guy's dying. So we're like miles ahead here already, right? Great start. Just you and me, kiddo. Until all this happens anyway. Now, getting boosted is not that useful when one of your attacks does not do any direct damage. Boosted. I keep thinking that, like, boosted also adds more move, but it doesn't. I don't know why I think that. Maybe there was some other pilot that had, like, both effects or something. Alright, well. Let's just stop a bunch of these spawns. Yeah. I don't have any useful repairs. Swapping these two is not quite useful, but a Gemini missile that lands right there looks pretty great. The way he's attacking... guess I could kill him if I wanted. Not sure if that's the best... Ah! Okay, let's reset that turn. Alright, aim a little more carefully. Put it right there, please. Only shoot when there's flashing health bars on the enemies. So I could also just push him out of the way. Or maybe better, use him to block this spawn. Yes, that makes sense. So if I walk here with my Pierce Mech, then I can swap the two of them. And still get a repair in. Still, 4 Vec to deal with is kind of an issue. Swapping these two seems goodish. I can't do that though until I figure out something to do with you. Boy. Okay, order? You're first. Boy, you look like you're in trouble, huh? You're only attacking for 1. So, I think I should swap my Pierce Mech with the Scorpion? No. With this guy, because I don't really have, well... The point is that the Pierce Mech is going to get to go here and push both of these guys down. That doesn't quite solve the problem, though. Because whoever's here, after all of that, will be pushed into the building and will take 1 damage. Oh! What if I just swap this guy with my Pierce Mech? Right? Then nobody's attacking anything. It's fantastic. Let's just double check that that works. You would be here, attacking up this way, missing. You would attack... Ah, this guy would then die. And then something would be attacking through it. But if I do that and also push these two down, then the fact that the guy here is dead would be good. Because it means you would not be able to kill him. And then you would just blow up this mountain. So I think that all works. So I'm not even using this, I don't think. So let's swap like this. And I don't really see any way to get a use out of the Bombermech. I could do damage to this guy? I don't know. It clearly accomplishes nothing, but... Alright, got him pretty well. That swap was insane. It was also lucky that two of them were just like attacking our mech, I guess. That's always nice. In this case, one of them was attacking through our mech at an enemy. Mechs can't take damage during the player turn? Is that useful? I don't think I have a way to deal damage to mechs right now, do I? I guess it increases the flexibility of the bomber mech a little. Or the Pierce mech. It doesn't matter who it helps. Like, it's free to equip, right? Oh no, it costs 2 power? Get out of here. What? I'm not spending 2 power on this garbage. Are you insane? I'm sure it's good for some squads. Like, if you give this to the... Who are those guys? The hazardous mechs? I'm sure they would love it. Not me. Heal ally? It's kind of interesting. I think I'd rather just give someone extra move or something. Maybe health? Let's maybe give you some move. Because being able to target the right enemy is pretty important. The AP mech also needs to do a lot of moving to aim properly. But that's the one that already has 4 move, and I hope we don't need 5 most of the time. Don't kill the volatile Vec. Could be tough. Use the repair platforms. Don't kill too many enemies. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. Bad repairs. Oh, that's right. You start out at like 1 health or something. And there's all these repair platforms, but I think I have 2 different ways to move enemies without harming them, right? Swapping and the armor piercing attack. So this should be doable. This is the volatile Vic, right? So it's just like a scorpion, except that when it dies, it blows up and you lose a star. I don't know where to put this stupid thing. Here? I think this should give us most of the control we need. So this one's the volatile Vec, right? Yeah. It's a little tempting to come up here and lob a missile. Obviously, we don't want to do it right now because it would be 3 damage to the volatile Vec, which is sort of bad. We could swap these 2, which seems kind of cool. And then maybe just take 1 damage on the exchange mech. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. And then I can... Oh, wait, what if I push the volatile Vec back first? I still don't have a good, like, swap aim. I can't, like, aim with... I can't hit 2 things with that? I don't think that's very good. So, yeah, let's swap these 2. Which I think should unweb both of them. Not 100% sure on that. It does. Oh, I forgot. I somehow thought, like, I don't know, that the Vec here was not going to be the volatile Vec. So I think, I mean, we have to take this 1 damage here, unless I push him, but I can't do that without taking building damage. So we're just gonna take the one and rest here, I guess. I don't like blobbers. I don't have a very good way to do, like, to stop these things that blow up when they're adjacent to buildings, right? I mean, I guess I could swap these two. That would mean this isn't attacking anything, and then I just have to deal with you? Which I guess I could do by... Nope. I could not. I could push it northwest along the C file after swapping it here by moving the armor-piercing mech over, but it would still be on C7, damaging the building on B7. Ah! I can swap the blob with my piercing mech to get him northwest of the volatile Vec and then push him harmlessly out of the way. Now, sadly, this is not going to block a spawn, and we'll have 6 enemies on board, which is a lot. Well, okay, I can shoot one of them with the bomber mech, I guess. Or stop a spawn by dropping a bomb, but I think killing this... Like, this guy's a big nuisance. It would be nice to kill him. No, I don't know. We'll probably get better value out of a Gemini, our last Gemini use, next turn rather than this turn, right? So anyway, this seems like the way to go. All right, good work. Gonna try that again, huh? The only good double shot is these two, but I can't get there because this is in the way. I think we're taking some grid damage here. Oh, you can't move at all, right? So the obvious swap, I think, is to swap like here and here, maybe? Because it succeeds in killing this thing by fire next turn. But... well... We would just be taking this 1 damage, I guess. Yeah, actually I think I will go with that. Hang on. That kills this mech. Which I would rather avoid. Okay, what if I swap you with my armor-piercing mech? Then you look fairly harmless, and my mech gets a chance to do something useful. Plus, this thing takes some damage. In particular, I would like to push this down, I think, with my bomber mech here, so that the armor-piercing mech can shoot at, like, these two guys. And we end up taking 2 grid damage, which is a lot. Maybe I just want the 1 grid damage, though. Oh, I was thinking because then this guy would stand on this and block it. But he's, of course, going to move on his turn, so even if I don't hurt him, he's not actually blocking a spawn, even though it looks like he is. So I kind of like this. Now, the thing is, this doesn't save us any grid damage, right? I could kill this, or push this thing to save a grid damage. But I think this is probably going to add at least a grid damage next turn anyway. Is it, though? It could add 2. Could it? No. But it could like threaten, it could deal grid damage and also make movement inconvenient. Whereas this guy, I think, is pretty whatever. I don't know. He's doing grid damage, but I think it's better to kill off something while I can. Oh, it does kill them both, because I'm going to set a fire here, and this guy's going to be pushed there. Okay, yeah, this is definitely better. So 2 grid damage, which is way more than I want to take. Okay, this doesn't matter because this is the last turn. Alright. So you can rescue yourself, that's no problem. You could just swap these two and everything would be fine? Okay, maybe get this mech out of the way first. Is there anywhere useful I could put a bomb? Is there a force? No, the force fire's there. Yeah. I don't see any useful bombs really. So, 2 more grid damage than I would have liked to take this mission. But, still a perfect mission, as far as Archive is concerned. Okay, let us continue. Kill a bunch of enemies, and there are mines everywhere. I think those are less useful to us than usual. We don't have a lot of good ways to push, or to make enemies move on to mines. How about the library? Defend the satellite launches? Maybe? don't know, this seems hard too. I could just go for the easy mission, but I guess I'd like to get over to at least look at this. This is probably some train mission, right? Yeah, I'll try the satellite launches. I don't know which satellite is which one, because one of them goes off first, and I thought maybe I could tell by their numbering, but I guess they only have numbers on the turn they're acting, so seems not. Kind of hate this setup. Maybe try back here like that. You know what? I want the armor-piercing mech over here so it can push things into the ocean if they end adjacent to it. And that means you can scoot up a bit. Nice. See, look at this idiot. So this seems obviously amazing. I just have to deal with these two somehow. I could set off a bomb that kills this thing if I wanted to preserve my... my charges on the Geminis, which I think is an okay plan, but maybe not good. And I can swap the bomb with something. Or I could spend my Gemini to kill this thing. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, so I think a bomb here is the way to go. Maybe try to put this mech somewhere that it'll be useful to have this guy swapped to. I mean, obviously that's what I should do. I just don't know where I want him swapped to. Over here is kind of interesting. Yeah, let's try that. I can't swap this thing, can I? No. I could swap with you, I guess. Then it sort of leaves the question, why did I put my artillery mech back here? Who can say, really? But I don't know, I think having this guy here is actually giving me a decent amount of control over him. But I'm, like, never gonna hit the blobber if I put him there. Am I? Whatever. I don't know what's right. This seems fine. Okay, that's one satellite ready. Assuming it doesn't get blown up. We don't have a very good way to do 2 damage to that. You're only attacking for 1, so like I could go up here and push you and do 2 damage to you. You do 1 damage here. That's something, I guess. What would be nice, of course, is to swap anything into these squares, if I can. Ah. And I can. I was just bemoaning a moment ago the fact that, well, I don't know. In my head, anyway, I was thinking it would be kind of nice to move here. Or no, not there, but, like, I can't get here, huh? But, like, this square lets me, for example, take care of this guy. And then... I don't know. If they're going to turn into spiders, it's really bad, right? Maybe I take 1 grid damage to stop several spiders from appearing? I think that's a good idea. Spawn a spiderling egg. And that's... I mean, whether they die on the player turn or the enemy turn, it'll have hatched by the end of the turn, and we'll have more spiderlings running around, right? So I think we have to go for just this. Why is it doing 3 damage? This always does 3? Wow, okay. We're just gonna have to let this do damage, sadly. So that I can stop this from doing damage. And also, by the way, kill it. Which sadly is going to have to do some damage to our exchange mech. Because we're bringing the bomb in next to it. Boy, I do not like that guy. Blobbers are so nasty. You're not much fun either. But swapping you with one of these looks like a treat and a half, right? And I can bomb this and be okay? Sadly, though... these are still, like... No, right. When I push these two, one of them, this one, will still be attacking a building. But then I can swap that one with this guy, and he'll finish off his friend. Or I could push this way... and then have my Pierce mech die. So that seems worse. Just barely keeping things together as usual for this game. And still taking a little bit of damage even. Although not this turn, I guess. Oh, he's on fire. That's kind of nice. So when I swap, you'll be on fire too. Cool. Shouldn't have put yourself right there. You're going to get attacked by this guy. I guess it's fine. You have plenty of health. And the alternative was to stand here and put yourself on. I don't know. I guess I could have stayed here, launched the bomb there. No, then you would blow yourself up with a bomb. Maybe I could have gone to here. No, because that's where the bomb needed to blow up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was nothing clever. Anyway, I think this swap's okay. Ugh, don't like that one. Love this. Please aim at me. Okay, yes, more of that. Okay. So they're not threatening the objective. That's nice. I have to stop these two and you. Well, the armor-piercing mech could push this out of the way, so that's you dealt with. And you know what would be fun? Would be standing here to kill this guy, and then having the remaining baddies swapped into your place, right? But only after... Well, actually before would be fine too, because then I wouldn't need to use the swap to rescue you. This would just push you out of the way. So I could use the swap maybe some other way? For example, swap you and you so that your shot kills both of these two and also, I guess, hurts this guy. You'd be on fire. Oh, no, this guy... I see. This guy is blocking that plan because if I come up here and shoot while my friend is standing here, the friend will take 2 damage and die. So we don't like that. So we have to do this first. Then come up here, catching fire, sadly. But it doesn't matter. What are you even doing? You're attacking that way, huh? Alright, 1 grid damage, not the absolute end of the world. But I would have preferred to avoid it. For the whole mission, I mean, not right now. Okay, cool. You have learned Thick Skin. Immune to acid and fire. So the question is, can we handle this? It is a train. I would really love to do this. And you know, I mean, 3-turn missions are sort of better for us because we get to use the Gemini missiles on a higher percentage of turns. I'll give it a try. What's the worst that could happen, right? Reactor cores are very valuable. I can shoot through the train. That's kind of cool, I guess. Ooh, really? Well, shoot. There's gonna be all these spiderlings unless I kill you, which I guess I can actually do. Right? That seems like a great start. Oh, it succeeded in pushing you. I didn't see that coming. Really? I guess the guy behind you died at the same time as the pushes were applied? I thought you were going to bump into him. Interesting. Okay. Can I do something with that? What I want to do is try to find a way to get two enemies lined up to both get hit by a Gemini using a swap. I don't think I can, right? Ah, that's incorrect. Well, I could, but one of them would have to be over here, and then I'd be letting this guy get hit by a train, which is bad. We obviously can't swap the train, right? Right, just checking. We could also, like, push you into the other guy, but it wouldn't kill him, so the train would still be an issue. Ah, however, what if I went up here and took this shot, doing one more damage to this guy? Then I swap my bombling mech, who's in danger, with this thing. No, then my bombling mech gets hit by a train. Okay, don't do that. Yeah, in fact, anything I do that involves swapping with this guy will get him out of the train's way, but put someone else in the train's way, which seems not good. So I kind of have to kill this guy, right? And I only have one way to do that, which is this. And, train's last, right? Yeah. I don't see a way to block a spawn. Well, okay, actually standing here blocks a spawn, but it blows up my mech, so that's bad. Oh, I do have to swap this guy with somebody, huh? Otherwise, he's also getting hit by a train. Well, putting him right here seems good, because then he'll block this spawn, right? Shit, now my mech is getting hit by a train. Oh my god. Okay, I need to, like, rethink this whole turn. I keep forgetting that when you swap things, there's some, like, you move both dudes. Okay. Okay, so maybe... I think this whole attack was not correct. I think, actually, what I should have done to begin with was... was start with this, which clears them both out. Right, it was the fact that this guy unexpectedly moved that made me have to come up with a new plan. I originally was like, oh, I'll just shoot this guy out through the middle. Now the problem is if I do that, they're both going to die and turn into spiderlings. What I want to do is kill this guy first. But it's hard, right? I can stand here. I guess this is the way, right? Stand here. No, that pushes my mech into the train's way, and then... Oh, but it can just move. And it wants to move because I need... This guy... Both my Pierce mech and my Bombling mech want specifically this square. So I can give it to one of them, and then swap, and the other one can have it. And I don't have to swap you specifically with the bombing mech. It can walk in. So if I want to swap you with this guy or something, which I don't. Yep, okay. I guess swapping these two is pretty much the only play. Where do I want to stand when I do it? Good question. How about here? Okay, that's a better start. She's hogging all the XP despite being max level. I don't know. Maybe, but like I think having extra Gemini missiles is well worth wasting XP. Oh, and look at us. We're an allied, a united front. That's the word. Now, doesn't the train have armor or something? No. I don't know why I thought that. So there's several issues to work on here. I guess if I could get the Bombermech all the way up here, it could deal with this and this. And then my armor-piercing mech could get this guy out of the way with a push, right? But not in that order. Do this first. So that, right. Because the point is, obviously, at the moment, the bombing mech can't get to, like, here. But if it swapped with the Pierce mech, it could. I think standing here is still good. Ah, but hang on. There's kind of a dependency cycle here, right? I want the bombing mech to shoot these guys before either of them is pushed. But to do that, I have to swap well, actually, no. I thought maybe I could get the bombing mech all the way down here for a shot at these two. That would be bad because it would bump into this building, but... Oh, also this guy would then get in the train. No, he wouldn't. But it doesn't work because I can't, like... There's nothing down here to swap with. Ah. Of course there is. There's this guy. Well, no. I mean... What though if I swap with you? No. Maybe I have to take a grid damage here, although it feels bad. There's got to be a better way. Because if I just swap with this guy, he won't be attacking stuff, which would be cool, right? And I want to swap my bombing mech with something. So that's an option. But the damage that my bombing mech does that pushes this up would hurt the building. I don't know. I think it might be my best play. No, I bet it's not. I bet I can do something... Wrong mech. I bet I can do something like this, blowing this thing up. And then... blow up one of these guys and swap with the other, right? I think that works. So we don't get to block any spawns, but we get this attack. Okay, that threat's taken care of. Then we move here and kill this guy for 4 damage. And finally, we come here and swap you with the remaining enemy attacking the train. I think that all works. Avoids grid damage, gets decent kills. We do have to be in this on the B file because otherwise this guy, well, I don't know, I guess I could go right. These two places he would either attack a building or bump into a building. So we want to go here. But I suppose B6 would also be available. I should think about where on the B file I want him. Yeah, this puts him further away from the train, I guess. And also right next to my swap mech, which is always a place I like enemies to be. Okay, we're a little bit surrounded here. Swapping this guy with my bombing mech seems very good, but does not solve all problems. Because I'm out of Geminis. I can blow this thing up with a bomb, but you're still getting to hit the train. Because I can't get you... Actually, wait a minute. How far? You get 4 moves? Yeah. I guess that doesn't really matter anyway. No. If I put my Pierce Mech here, and I attack through the train after blowing up this bomb, or blob or whatever it is, then the train will suffer no damage. This guy will take 2 and be pushed backwards into here. Yes. Okay. And I just need to swap... Okay, let's get the order right. I don't think it matters that much, but... Okay, so we want to swap these 2. So I can just do that now. Yeah. Now, I want my bomb to land, blow up where the Pierce Mech is, so I might as well move it out of the way first. See ya, you idiot. Alright, got him. Made it through the difficult mission with no casualties. A remarkable feat. And we have a reactor core for the final battle. Where shall I put it? Not in this piece of garbage. Swap. I mean, I don't even know, like, if swapping enemies is, like, yeah, doing damage to it is good, probably. But sometimes you want the enemy to be moved, right? This poor guy never gets any XP. This is so expensive. I can see why that would be cool, but I feel like we've gone a different direction. Move on the Pierce mech, maybe? But I think taking away the exchange mech's move and hurting enemy, like, that seems pretty cool. Okay. Scorpion leader. And a blobber as well. I do hate blobbers. I don't know. There. And there. Oh yeah, I forgot. They do this 4-directional attack. How cool is that? For them, not for me, obviously. Huh. I mean, being able to swap with this guy is valuable. There's an issue, which is that suppose I said, oh, I want to swap with this so we do damage to this alpha. And I walked down here and I did a swap. Now this guy would be next to me and attacking me for 2, right? So if I'm doing that, if I'm swapping with this guy, I have to actually walk up to him to do it. Which means I have to clear this out first, which requires a Gemini missile, I think, because there's no place safe to blow up a bomb next to it. Or I could just be a little bit less greedy, maybe. And like come down here and swap the Scorpion with this, and we end up blocking a spawn and doing some damage to the Scorpion. Oh, but I can't reach. I would still have to come up here. Okay. So maybe that's not so great. Yeah, I think we're spending a Gemini on this, which is kind of sad. It gives me boosted, which is not nothing. Whoa, did my screen just do something weird while that was happening? Okay. And you, like, there's not even anything you can do, so you might as well just go block a spawn. Oh, I forgot it webs you as well. That is a little nasty. So, coming back in here to do this swap trick again seems pretty cool, right? Swap with, like, here. This unwebs everything. No, swap here. And then you just, like, damage this thing, right? Then I can bomb this and Don't have a plan for that. Okay. Well. Oh, wait a minute. If I'm swapping with my mech will be here, and it can just boop, push you out of the way, right? Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, but when that swap happens, there's something weird happening on the screen, like something appearing or disappearing that I'm not expecting, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I can stand here even, so that when the armor-piercing mech shoots, we kill this guy instead of just pushing him. Alright, good work so far. We're going to have a tough time probably repeating that feat of moving up to that guy and swapping with him, but I guess if he chooses to go here to attack this building, we could maybe do it. He hasn't taken much damage yet. But we have a Gemini for 3 at some point. Oh, he's taking 1 as well here. Yeah, that's right. We have achieved hold the door. Is that one of these guys'... Yeah, stop a bunch of mechs or Vex spawns on a single island, I think. Oh, he came over here. That's nice. Yes, block 30 emerging Vex by the end of Island 2. Okay, well, not a moment too soon. So, this is the obvious Vex to swap with, right? Because it saves both buildings. Swapping with this wouldn't work. In fact, I don't have a good way to deal with that. Unless I want to spend a Gemini, which I definitely do not. Because it makes it hard to kill this thing, ever. Oh, you know what? Well, I could just push this guy back. Oh, you're not the armor-piercing mech. I was thinking I could push you onto this space. Putting him over there, what's his move speed even? 3? If I leave him here, he's actually harmless. He can't attack anything on the last turn. But there would be plenty of enemies who could, and if my goal is to kill him, like, making him harmless is not that important anyway, because we assume I want to expend the resources to kill him, so... How do I deal with all of these right now? I could hit this guy with a Gemini. Fine. He goes to here and kills his buddy. That's pretty cool. No, I can't because I'm pinned. What if I... Okay. What if I use my Pierce Mech to push you down here? Then I could swap this with something. Doesn't seem to accomplish much, does it? Oh, it does, because with those two attacks, I haven't used up my Bombling Mech at all. And I could have the Bombling Mech shoot this thing. Right? It's a little tricky because this guy's standing here and that's kind of where you want to be to shoot him. In fact, I'm not sure you can do it. We might have to take the 1 grid damage. Maybe more if this guy stays alive, right? Well, if we're pushing this guy, maybe it would be better to do it with a Gemini missile anyway. Which, I don't even, actually, I thought I had a way to achieve that, but I'm not sure I do. Because my piercing mech can't actually deal with either of these two threats. Right? It has to be the swapping who does it. So, I know, it's an exchange mech. Pretty much the only thing the Pierce Mech can do is rescue you, right? Ah, and then when you get pushed into this fire, you'll actually be dead. Okay, so... I mean, I don't like this. Because we do take 1 grid damage, and we make it maybe easier for this guy to attack in the future? Maybe I just leave him back there, actually. Swap like this. Or this. I might as well, yeah, kill that guy, of course. Good work, buddy. Alright, well, that could have gone better. Okay, I'm glad when the Scion comes out on the last turn, because he really doesn't matter anymore. You don't matter either. Oh, and you blew up the building, so you're useless now. Very funny, very good. So, this is the only threat. And there are many ways in which to dispose of it. Is there some way we could get more XP? Well, you could kill it. That would be a start. By swapping it with anything. Let's say this guy? Nope. I would have to at least move out of the way first. Here? Now... Oh no, I can't go through it. I see. Well, alright, we can afford to take 1 damage, I guess. Oh, it's got 2 health. No, I see. It was showing me the health of this guy. Got it. Yes, that thing is dying when it arrives up there. Hang on, that's killing this mech. No, he can just rescue himself. Notably did not turn into a spider egg. Only real Vec get that ability, I guess. I don't know. Nothing to do. Just nap. Okay, a perfect island. Took like 3 damage, which is bad. But I can buy some health at the end, perhaps. A laser that does... Okay, we don't have any primes. Isaac, get extra resets? Ugh. +3 grid defense? Ugh. Give me the grid power, please. Wow, those are awful. I was thinking, like, you know, we should be on the lookout for a pilot. Because, like, Morgan kind of wants to be sold. A little. Even though her conservative trait is useful at the moment. And so is boosted. You know, you don't get the max value out of popular hero without replacing her. I guess ideally what you do is you grab a new hero that pilot that you actually want to train up. Yeah. Train them up until you're ready to... I don't know. So, we don't want hydraulic legs. That seems very bad. Although, look at the sick combo with, with our network shielding. Missile barrage. Now, ain't that something? 1 damage to every enemy, up to twice per battle because of the conservative effect. Now we have Repulse, which... Who's our science mech again? Oh, it's the Swapper, I see. I mean, that seems pretty good. But there's, like, always a use for swapping, right? Swapping is so good. Why would I want this? On occasion, it'll be amazing. The shielding is, I guess, the way that this could potentially turn even better. But I think maybe I'll just take, like, 2 reactor cores and 2 grid power? Oh no, I'm selling this as well. Yes, donate this piece of garbage. So I could take 3 reactors. We're doing pretty well on grid power, right? I think 3 reactors is kind of amazing. I don't even know what to do with all this wealth. +1 damage here? I mean, do we really need 4/5 damage out of this? Probably not. But it would be amazing, wouldn't it? Like, that's a lot of damage. We've been putting all of our power cores in this thing, which, I don't know, that seems reasonable to me. It's great. More damage on this? I don't know, I don't really want to spend 2 power on that. I think we're just going to give people, like, more move and maybe more health. Could give this heal ally. Actually, you know what? I know I'm putting even more into this, but I think some health on this mech is really useful. Because it often finds itself very constrained in where it can end the turn in order to swap the right enemy. We could also power up move, but I feel like that's somewhat overdoing it. Yeah, I could give you some moves, I guess. That seems fine. And you? More move, I guess. There you go. Some really basic upgrades for all of our mechs, but I'll take it. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.